Welcome back to Everything Money. In this video, you will hear our thoughts about the car company Toyota. They have some exciting EV news. We'll certainly discuss it. We'll show you the financials of Toyota, a company that makes 10 million cars a year. We'll show you the financials using our Everything Money software, and we'll predict what price we should be paying using our stock analyzer tool moving forward. If you want to trade Toyota at a quicker pace, you can join Mo at the end of the video, and he'll show you all the charts and trends in terms of trading. But first, why should you watch this video? I bring your questions about car industry, Toyota, compare it to Tesla, to a couple guys who own and operate over $100 million in real estate, multiple businesses, and stocks, and they'll help us walk us through the mindset whether we should be investing in a car company like Toyota. Paul, we don't do this company that often, so give me your thoughts.
You asked for it, you got it. Toyota. What movie is that from? And the great news is nobody can Google that because it's the way. No, you can't say it.
Nope.
You can't say it.
Nope.
But I know someone personally who was in that movie.
Come on.
Oh, yeah.
This is a rare movie. I mean,
this is a very rare movie. I saw this movie with my parents, actually.
I owned it on DVD, you know.
Now, I liked the movie. There was one part of the movie, I can't get into it, but bottom line is, please post where that, so the reason I love this is, that's the commercial, but in the movie, you can't Google, you asked for it, you got it, Toyota, because, well, yeah, I guess if you Google, yeah, you can. Anyways. Guys, follow us on Instagram, Everything Money Investing, and follow our personal accounts. If you think I sound stupid here, just look at my Instagram account.
It's even worse.
It's way worse. I'm just even dumber on there. So
go ahead.
Okay. So let's go to our 8-pillar software. We're going to do our tools. We're going to type in Toyota. Okay, guys. So Toyota is a $254 billion company. Let me just open Everything Health. What the heck is Everything Health?
There you go, Everything Health.
Competitor to Everything Money.
Yes.
Let's go to Tesla. Tesla's a $1 trillion company. So we're going to compare these, and let's go to NIO. NIO. And NIO is a $52 billion company. All right. So Toyota is 5 times larger than NIO, market cap-wise, and 1/4 the size of Tesla. Last year, Toyota did $276 billion in revenue. Tesla did $46 billion in revenue.
NIO did $5 billion.
NIO did $5 billion in revenue. Okay. First pillar, we want the 5-year PE to be under 22.5. Toyota is 13. Check mark there. Pillar number 2, we want the 5-year return on invested capital being greater than 9%. It is negative. The reason being, they've had a 5-year average free cash flow that was negative. Last year's free cash flow was abysmal, negative $7.7 billion. That's awful. Okay, so far, not off to a great start. Even though the PE is low, I don't like the average free cash flow being negative. They have a dividend yield of 2.3%. That pays out $6 billion a year. As of right now, I go, how the heck do they afford that $6 billion dividend? Because their last year's free cash flow was negative 7.7, and their average 5-year was $700 million. So you have to take on debt in order to pay the dividend or issue shares, because there's only 2 ways to fund a company: debt or equity. So, not a good start. Pillar number 3, we go to the income statement of our exclusive software. We want to see revenue growth. $253 billion to $276. Check mark there.
Slow revenue.
Very slow revenue growth. Pillar number 4, we want to see net income growth over the last 5 years.
Yep.
17.2 to 27. Now here's the confusing part. Look at these profit numbers. 17.2, 23.4, 15.7, 13.7, 27.7. Let's go to their free cash flow. I'm just going to skip right to the free cash flow right now. 4.4, 2.3, negative 2, negative 13 million, negative 7.7.
What's happening?
They spent a ton of money on capital expenditures. A ton of money on capital expenditures. Guys, the free cash flow is the lifeblood of the business, right? They don't have free cash flow to even support their debt. I don't understand how this is working out for this company.
Yeah.
Our usual sixth metric is looking at the debt by taking their average 5-year free cash flow, multiplying by 5, and we want their long-term liabilities less than that. But their average free cash flow is negative $700 million in the last 5 years because of these big losses. Even in past years, they weren't that great. Now, go understand that as a Toyota investor. Are they building more plants? Are they expanding assembly lines for electric vehicles? What are they doing with that capital expenditure to increase? I want to see the growth part of their capital expenditures. What are they doing to grow the business? Because they spent a lot of money in the last 2 or 3 years. Go ahead, Mo.
So this won't be in there right now, but they're building a plant in North Carolina, $1.3 billion. It's basically Toyota battery manufacturing. That's the name of it. That's going to be used to get into 800,000 vehicles starting in 2025. So that's their EV hybrid path forward that they're going to be spending on. But of course, that's not
awesome.
in there right now.
Yeah, so go to their 10K, which you can get from our software. If you go to our exclusive software's main page on the Toyota, go to Toyota, and you scroll down to annual reports. It takes you right to the SEC website. On the right side, now it's a foreign company, so I believe it's the 13F. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
No. So guys, then you go here, and for a foreign company, the 20F is their equivalent 10K for us. Click on that. Understand what they're doing with their capital expenditures, because to me, that makes me go, I'm out. Does that mean I'm right? I don't know. But immediately we have negative free cash flow. It makes the entire analysis. Let's just go to the 8 pillars. Great, 5-year PE. No free cash flows, that's an X. Free cash flow growth is negative. Their liabilities are awful. And because of no free cash flow, they have a negative return on invested capital. I don't know about this. I don't like the fact that the PE, the earnings, and the free cash flow are so different. That really, really irks me. Now, I personally love Toyota. I think they're a great quality company.
Paul, you currently drive a 1987 Toyota Corolla.
I do.
My family
parked
has
out
like
front.
My
Can
family
I tell you something?
Oh, I got a
Go on.
funny story.
Our first car we ever bought was a 1987 Toyota Corolla.
You still
How
have
weird is it you got that? It was a beige
what year?
two-tone.
What year?
87.
My dad's was 88. It was a 1988 dark burgundy red Corolla.
All right, that's astounding. Yeah, Paul, Toyota is going to build this new plant. They're going to have lithium-ion batteries for 200,000 all-electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles set to begin production in 2025, which seems like a long way away. But it's Tesla's timetable. They announce cars 8 years in advance before they actually get them out, so that's about right.
So should we do stock analyzer tool here?
It's going to be very difficult.
It is going to be difficult.
That's the
but
thing.
you know, guys, here's the point of stock analyzer
It'd be a
tool.
good
Those of you who are
exercise, I
new.
guess.
It allows you to take the assumptions that you have about a company, and it'll tell you what price they pay for the stock today. This is our most popular aspect of all of our software. This is what people use to go analyze their own companies. Every investment's the present value of all future cash flows, and we don't know the future. We can only make assessments and assumptions based on what we already know about the company. My concern is that free cash flow number. Even going back 10 years, it's barely, yeah, exactly. It's non-existent free cash flow. 0.6% yield on their free cash flow in the last 10 years.
I mean, conservatively, would you put zeros across the board or minus?
See, me personally, if I'm buying this company, I'm never buying it.
Yeah, there's no point.
Because there's no free cash flow.
Right.
Now, if there's it's funny, I was thinking about this the other day. We've never had free cash flow in our real estate business ever. But that's because we spend everything we have and some rehabbing apartments and increasing the revenue and doing more and more and more. So there's a good story to tell there. But the problem is with a publicly traded company this large, at some point you gotta be like, how much larger are you gonna get? And then that dividend, how are they paying that dividend?
Yeah.
I don't get it. So anyhow, that's my take on Toyota. Again, this software is phenomenal. It allows you to be able to do that. So what do you think, Seth?
Well, you're right, Paul. The dividend is 2.3. They're trying to pay out $6 billion, but out of what, I know not. So we'll keep you informed on this one. But if you want the software, if you're driven by numbers like Paul and I'm learning to be, if this resonates with you, you can get the software. Paul, tell them how.
What we have done here is we created the software because people wanted to be able to, our users wanted to be able to analyze companies without waiting for me to discuss them on the show. So we created the software. You get everything you see here. You get it all on your mobile phone, literally everything on your mobile phone. So you're on the go, you can do it. You get 30 years of financial data. You get access to Seth, Mo, and I. You get all the 8-pillar analysis, the stock analyzer tool. You even get everything on the main page that's coming soon, which is things like the real estate analyzer tool, stock screeners, watch charts, chart trading. Everything here will be coming to you. You get retirement calculator, you get the 8-pillar portfolio, you get exclusive daily content. We post 2 or 3 videos a day only for the people who subscribe to our software. But most importantly, you get access to over 6,000 people in a very organized chat to discuss your investment ideas, because Seth always says that he felt alone in how he looked at investments. And a lot of people around the world, if you're around people, you don't necessarily know who's talking these ideas. It allows you to go discuss these ideas. You can go discuss any stock we've discussed today in a group to get everybody's ideas. This is all available for only 90 cents per day. 90 cents per day, you get all of this. It's less than a cup of coffee. If you can increase your returns or decrease your losses by 1 or 2% a year, it could lead to hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. 90 cents a day, 2 ways to sign up. Everythingmoney.com or Patreon. The benefit of directly going to everythingmoney.com is we're not big enough yet to charge sales tax, so you'll save that for quite a while. So 90 cents a day, guys.
Looking to trade Toyota, we have bad news for you. Mo, give it to him.
Guys, look at this chart. So these gaps all over the place, it's not because the company is just volatile in gaps. It's because foreign companies, the way that they get translated over the United States, you see it with some Chinese stocks, you see it with like Nintendo and stuff. The issue is the way it gets translated, that's what creates these gaps all over. So for me, I'm just going to avoid this from a trading standpoint. Go and look at the other ones. Go look at Rivian, Tesla. Learn how to day trade those. And if you want to learn how to trade those and use those rules for day trading, come and join me in the Bid and Ask Nation. You get the Trading 101 series, which explains all of that to you. It'll tell you not to do this. You get the Employed Trader series, which is 6 stocks that I walk through every single day with you. My exclusive monthly seminars on Saturdays, and the Bid and Ask community of 950 people. Come and join me, learn the rules, and you can day trade Tesla, Lucid, Rivian to your heart's content.
That is our take on Toyota, a very highly requested stock in our community. We're sorry we let you down, but it's ugly. We didn't let you down. The Toyota let you down. And that without that lack of free cash flow, you're not going to do damn near anything with this thing moving forward. So that is our take. Rest in peace, Toyota. Fondle the thumbs up. We'll see you next video.